Good morning and welcome back to the channel. My name is Laura. If you're new here, I'd love you to hit subscribe and follow along with my journey. Looking a bit crazy, just woke up. Made a lovely little coffee. I wasn't gonna do a coffee because I'm gonna do one with Sophie, but I think that's gonna be more mid-morning, so just made a single shot. But it is Saturday and we're going to Bowen Island, so I'm meeting Sophie in about 30 minutes and I'm just doing some really light makeup. I have been loving this Ilia skin tint. It's because it is so hydrating. Some people say it's greasy, but if you're a dehydrated person like me, or your skin is dehydrated, then you will like this, because see, it's just super lovely and gives like a nice sheen. Anyway, I have to race through this. Just only gonna be super light makeup because like it's just a chill day. This is such weird lighting and I almost spilled my coffee. Cheers to that. All right, this might not be the best lighting, but this is the fit. I'm wearing these stripy pink and white shorts. They're kind of like that boxer short trend. I've had them for a while. Before that was super trendy, so some might say I'm ahead of the trends, but really it's just accidental. So they're just sort of stripy kind of linen shorts. And then I'm wearing a white t-shirt, and then in this sweater, I got this in 2017 when Ty and I went to New York and I wanted some layer-based pieces, and I'm just obsessed with it. It's such a baggy, thin knit sweater. It's totally baubled. It has a bunch of hanging threads, but it's just such a perfect summer sweater because it's really thin and you can just chuck it on top. Anyway, I'm also gonna take a cap. I think that's just gonna be the hairstyle du jour. Tuck my hair behind my ears and then call it a day. And I am wearing my Converse, so this is what we're working with. I'm meeting Sophie in about 10 minutes, so I've packed a little bag. I've got to take my drink bottle, and then I've also got my Kindle. It's actually a short Ferry, so I don't know if I'll get time to read, but you never know. Got my wallet in here. Like I said, I bought some pants. I bought some Carmex, you know, because just the very important things. And then obviously I will take you along with me. We've just parked up in Horseshoe Bay. The reason we wanted to get such an early ferry, because it's only 7:15 now, is because this is my first time going to Bowen Island, despite the fact that I live in Vancouver and it's so accessible. I've come here before with Ty, Sophie and James, and we came to get probably a 10 a.m. ferry, and we could not find a park whatsoever, and we hadn't paid for a car ferry. Here's your bag. We hadn't paid for a car ferry, so we had to be a foot passenger and just couldn't find a park. So we ended up just getting brunch. We could find a park to stay for like an hour, but most of them will say no ferry parking, you know, don't park here. So we're here nice and early, managed to get a park, and we're catching the, did you say 8:45 ferry? 8. Yeah. Okay, 8 ferry. So it's now, yeah, 7:15.
Get the tickets.
Sophie's gonna get our tickets, and yeah, it's so beautiful. I'll pan around and show you my lovely view. You can see snowy mountains. It's such a gorgeous day. A little bit of overcast. Lovely little rubbish truck.
Try.
There's some little goslings down here, and a lovely view. So we've been to this coffee house before. Yes, you can.
You know how those guys just walked past and said, aren't they cute? They're friendly too because they heard our Kiwi accents.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty mean, because if we were from New Zealand and we didn't know how aggressive they were,
Yeah.
we could have approached them.
Totally.
And completely.
They said we can go straight up. Oh well, those ones, those are teenagers. Those are teenage goslings with their parents. But anyway, Canadian geese are pretty aggressive. Obviously, they're fine if you just leave them alone. And if we tried to go approach these babies, not that I ever would, it's nature. I would never try to touch an animal's baby. But if we tried to approach them, which they told us to just do, those mother geeses would come right at us. I'm just gonna go to Starbucks. I've got a gift card. I'm gonna get a coffee, but I really need to go to the bathroom. All right, first sip, best sip. Hot, but good. Got us a perfect little spot. That'll do. So this was only like a 20-minute ferry, and we're just gonna dock up there, and then we're beelining for a cafe. So Sophie did a little bit of Googling in advance and found a cafe that's open early enough because
I've been there before.
Oh, she's been there before. But it's still pretty early, and I don't know if there's many cafes that open this early. So Sophie said, let's beeline there, so that because all the foot passengers might be looking for a coffee and some breakfast. So we're going to head there and hopefully we get ahead of the crowd. Actually, there is more than one open, so there's another one here. Oh, I got the wrong end of the stick. This one's called Tippy's, and we're going to a cafe called Snug. Fish and chip shop. There's actually not many places you can get a good fish and chips in Vancouver, so I'm sure that's a good little spot. This is where we're going, this turquoise one up here.
I think I'm gonna get the vegan breakfast burrito.
There's a massive queue now. I don't want to be that person, but we came at the right time to avoid the big queue. Sophie's just inside ordering for us. We both are going to get the vegan breakfast burrito, and then Sophie's going to get a matcha, and I'm going to get a decaf oat latte. This is such a nice spot. I'm not really sure. We don't actually have plans today. We just want to browse around and just kind of experience Bowen. Like I said, I've never been before, so I'm looking forward to it. So I've got decaf oat latte, and Sophie's got matcha. Good matcha?
Yeah.
Matcha. I just filmed a clip of me sipping the coffee, and my nails are not in a good state, and Sophie said ooh, so we're not going to use that clip, and I'm now going to hide them from you. It's actually very hard to hold because it's got one of those little handles already spilled. Yeah, if you could get some tomato sauce, that'd be great, with ketchup. Oh, I'm good on the hot sauce. I don't think my body would like that on the way out. It's got potato, tofu scramble, some corn, some beans, some avocado. This looks so good. Sophie, that dog is dancing. Some little lupins. Sophie's taking us on a little stroll. It's so peaceful here. We don't really have a plan. We're just gonna go through this little walkway. And Sophie said the walkway's on the other side of town, walk towards lakes, etc. Whereas that way is just bush. Basically, we're ladies of leisure today. The plan is to just browse, explore, cafe hop, sit in the sunshine. Sophie was just saying she forgot her, what are those orange berries? There's like some orange berries there. And then I think I just saw some blueberries. I'm gonna come back here. It's about 9:30 now and this opens at 10:30, but I'm keen to have a look inside the vintage shop. I feel like so many of these places have really nice outdoor patios. The Ruddy Potato, healthy organic. Oh, I like healthy and organic. We're just walking up a pretty steep hill. We're just saying how hot it feels. It's 9:30 in the morning, or just about 9:30 in the morning, and it's already 18 degrees. which if you live in a hot climate, you're probably thinking that's not a big deal, but it's already so warm and it's supposed to get up to 27. Whew, and it's only the first week of June. So there's a whole bunch of little shops up here. I'm super sweaty. Just walked up a big hill. Cafes. Kiwi Innovation, and it's got ferns. I bet it's run by a Kiwi. There's a little garden centre through here. You can see the little happy bumblebees, and it smells so fragrant. They've got a little gym. Looks like if you go in the naughty corner, that bike out there, but looks like they've got a little bit of everything in there. Maybe we should go to that organic shop, Sophie, if you want to find a natural.
We have to walk all the way down.
We do.
Whereas if we just stay around here.
We're just doing this and explore. A lot of places don't open till 10:30, but it's really nice to walk around. We were so sweaty when we got to the top of this hill that we ended up sitting down for like 15-20 minutes just to stop sweating. And
Do you want to sit in the middle or do you want to go to the cafe?
The Very Hungry Caterpillar was my favourite book growing up. If you know, you know. We have decided we will get a little treat if there's something in there that we want just to share. So I'm going to go and explore the cabinet. We're just going to go into the organic shop, have a look around. I feel like I can already smell these. Where are they from? So many cute little things. There's the grocery part. So these Fred Firkles taste like Percy pigs, and we got some in Salt Spring Island. I didn't know she's got other, but they're vegan gummies. Rainbow edition, plant-based. Yeah, I'm not gonna grab some now, but such a great option. I do love Percy pigs. I got Taylor to bring me like 3 bags when she came, and now I know that I can get a version of them. To me, they taste exactly the same. I'm sorry if that offends British people. So I've got some kombucha. This flavor is raspberry hibiscus, brewed in BC. Let's try it.
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I would never do a partner balancing class with James.
I don't think. I do want my tie actually. We'll show you what we're looking at. I feel James would leave you high and dry. You'd fall back.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna look in the pharmacy. Oh, they've even got robes. Oh, actually, is that a separate store? I don't know, but let's have a look.
Thank you.
See some robes. PJs. Cute.
Hearing that, I still think that he will find another job. He will compensate for all of these things. He will.
We've just come back down by where the ferry is because we're gonna come down here. What a nice little patio. Where? Oh, they're doing yoga. That's so nice. Obviously right now, lots of beeping with the ferry, but as soon as that ferry leaves, it will go back to being tranquil. And because the ferry comes every hour, I suppose there's no ideal time to run that without interruption. We just went for a nice long walk and now we're going to go and grab some lunch up by where we were earlier, the cafe that I looked in, but obviously at that time we weren't hungry and didn't want a coffee or anything. Sophie just got a bug caught in her top and it was quite a cluster. The bug is out now, but the bug had wings.
I think it's out, I don't know for sure.
I think it's out. But yeah, it was creeping inside her bralette and inside her shirt, so it was quite a cluster. So we're going to head back up the hill, but it's honestly cooled off a little bit. The clouds have come over, which is nice because it was quite unbearable walking up the hill. We're thinking we're going to catch the 1:30 p.m. ferry back to Horseshoe Bay. I think it's roughly around that time. So that gives us some time to sit down, have some lunch, walk our way back down the hill. And yeah, it's just pretty mellow day. Honestly, cafe culture here looks amazing, but outside of cafes and walks, it's just super cruisy. You could just sit down, chill, read your book. Sophie didn't bring her Kindle, but so I got an orange drink and Sophie got a freshly squeezed orange juice. So we've got a tofu sandwich. Looks very delicioso. Kind of need a knife though. And Sophie and I both really like pistachio flavored things. So this is a pistachio bar, which I'm super interested to try. I'm gonna share that. And Sophie ordered a smoked tofu salad. You do the honors, sister. Edge of it to start, just in case. Lovely. Sweets first, because I'm an adult. That's really nice. And here's Sophie's salad. So we're just waiting for the ferry to come around the corner and then we're going to catch the 1:15 back to Horseshoe Bay. This place is so relaxing. Obviously we came on a stunning day, so able to walk everywhere and it's just so beautiful. I would definitely like to come stay here for a couple of nights and just have a couple of days of slow-paced living. You wouldn't come here and think, oh, it's going to be adventure-packed and I'm going to do so many things. It would just be slow mornings, kind of mooching around if there's a market on, and nice cafes, reading a lot, just napping, chilling. Very similar to going to Salt Spring. There's nothing crazy to do, but with the water being here and beautiful walkways, you can...
Look at the geese.
Oh, the geese are here. Yeah, you can have a really beautiful day. And that is what we have done. And we are ready to go back to the mainland. You guys going for a swim? They are making that water look so good.
Look at their legs going up.
I know. I just got home and I've made some electrolytes. I feel a bit dehydrated. I think I'm also gonna have a cold shower, just come a bit sweaty from all the walking around. Got a significant amount of steps. I have been home for about 5 minutes and I have not seen Gibby yet. So she's got like a little bit of a hammock that she's built under the couch by scratching at the lining, and then she's gone into the lining and created a hammock, so I bet she's there. Hello, little miss. I thought you would be there. Hello. Oh, it's a bit up close. You didn't come say hello. This afternoon, I have had the most glorious rot afternoon. I came home, had a full big shower, washed off all the sweat from walking around, and the car was stinking hot. And I just put some moisturizer on, got into bed, chopped up an apple, had a soda water, had some electrolytes, had a Ninja Creamy, read my book, just watched some Love Island. It was super cozy and just... I could definitely still be just rotting, maybe move my rot to the couch and just hang out, order some dinner or make just a little dinner at home. But I'm rallying and we are going out. It's only about a 10-minute walk away, but I'm running a little bit late. I'm not even wearing my watch. What am I doing? Gonna go out for these drinks. It won't be too long because we're gonna go grab some dinner after. So let's go. Something I haven't quite got used to, even after living in Vancouver or in a city for 4.5 years, is being able to just walk to most of the locations and bars and restaurants and cafes that you go to meet friends. I grew up in a place where it wasn't super rural. It was when I was younger, but then once they extended the motorway or the freeway, we would call it here, it obviously became easier to access. But there still isn't to this day a footpath by where I live. So if you want to walk somewhere, you're walking on some gravel and around cars that can go at 80 kilometers per hour. So it's not ideal, and walking anywhere is a big effort. So the fact that I can walk down the hill, sweet, no problem, is just very convenient. I've got Tiny.
Hey.
And he's got his bike, but he's just walking alongside because I don't have my bike. So we're gonna walk the bike home, and we have been lazy tonight and we've ordered dinner. I mean, it's Saturday night, but also I did say that if I had time when I came back, I'd do a small grocery shop, but I didn't. So tomorrow's the Sunday reset. Oh, there's flies in here.
Yeah.
Poo.
It's hot. So
It is. I've definitely been talking about that today. But yeah, it was nice to grab a drink. It was one of Ty's cast members' birthdays. And yeah.
We've just been rehearsing all week, so the brains were full. It was nice to just offload and just catch up with people outside of the work situation.
Yeah, absolutely. Everyone was really lovely.
It's going to be a good crew, eh?
For sure. And opening night is how long away?
To about 2 weeks or week and a half. It's actually closer than
If you live in Vancouver, Ring of Fire,
Granville Island stage.
Arts Club, Granville Island stage. If you don't live in Vancouver and you live nearby, worth it. Come for a night in Vancouver. Come watch Ty do his thing. He plays, is it guitar and mandolin?
At the moment, just guitar.
Just guitar.
And upright bass.
And upright bass. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Look at him. What can't he do?
The premise is that there's 6 actors and we tell Johnny Cash's loose life story, sing his songs, and then we as the actors also are the musicians for the other actors that are singing in the show. So
Yeah, so you kind of roll through being
we cycle
like
around.
singing, acting, playing music, all the works.
But in this show, I mostly play Johnny Cash through his younger years. So I'm mostly just playing guitar.
Yeah.
Works for me.
Love that. And it's because you're so young, you look so youthful.
Yeah, because of the hair.
We're just about to get into bed. I forgot to film dinner. My apologies. I had a veggie wrap and we've been watching Dancing for the Devil and just chilling out. It's only just after 9 now, so probably going to watch another episode in bed and yeah, just have a nice early night. Like I said, I have to work tomorrow and do a full Sunday reset, so I just need a really good night's sleep, and then can attack the week strong. I think I'm going to record on Wednesday this week. I will try and be more consistent with my uploads. I feel that these two have been really close together with my Workday My Life vlog and this Bowen vlog. So I hope that you're enjoying the more regular content. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video.